I've had the nursery since 2003, but this is a new patch of land that we're on now that we've started this year. For our shows in May, we're normally growing in the greenhouse. Growing outside is completely different. We're open to nature. This year, we can have lots of different varieties, ones that we've never shown at Chelsea before. My name's Rob Evans, and I'll be exhibiting at Chelsea Flower Show for the 13th time. For Chelsea this year, I'm feeling so excited because we're showing dahlias and gladiolus. Hopefully we can wow the judges by having vast colour with the gladiolus, but also the sheer amount of dahlia blooms that we'll have. To get dahlias early on in the season for Chelsea in May, we need 3 or 4 times the amount of space in our polytunnels. This time of year, we've got natural growing conditions, so that's why we're doing dahlias. Now, for the dahlias at Chelsea Show, we disbud. And we disbud to get one nice long straight stem. You can see on this one, the 2 side buds that are on the top of the stem, we're going to take those out between our fingers and we just squeeze and pinch them out. That now will give us a nice long stem that we can cut and have a nice single bloom at the top like this one is. Our dahlia collection has been growing over the years, and at the moment I think we're up to about 450 to 500 varieties. We'll have a lot of choice because September is a natural season for dahlias. Every time I look at it I think I'm going to keep cutting it down. But then somebody else brings a new one out and you think, right, I better get that and try it. This one is called Max Megan, and as you can see the blooms absolutely beautiful on this variety. A medium semi-cactus and a beautiful coral pink with a lovely cream throat. But as you can see, the size of the plant and the amount of blooms on there, this is exactly what I want for Chelsea Show. Gladioli are my favourite flower because they're very stately, they stand out, and they're very, very bright and vibrant flowers. With Chelsea Show now in September, we're going to have a wider range of gladiolis coming into flower, so it means we'll have plenty of choice. These are the gladiolis that we'll have at Chelsea Show this year. Normally we like to cut about 100, and when we've got plenty we'll put them all in buckets. And we cut them right at floor level so that they are the full length of the spike. And these are the spikes now that we'll put into the cold store. When we get about 40 to 50 spikes, they're all ready then at the same stage. Hopefully on the stand we'll have between 30 and 40 different varieties of gladiolis ready for Chelsea Show. Before the shows I'm always trying to arrange things just to see what colours and what forms look good together. Now at the moment when I look at these colours I can think of the seasons going around where we can have the bright vibrant colours of spring, and with Chelsea Show in the autumn this year I'm really looking forward myself to showing the subtle change of colours that come around in the season. I've been doing this for over 30 odd years and I'm still happy getting up, especially when the sun is shining, the delight of still growing flowers that people enjoy, and it makes me feel happy that people enjoy seeing the flowers.
Rob is looking absolutely stunning at the moment. It sounds like September Chelsea would be good for you every year.
It would be, yes. You know, gladiolis growing up in the field, the dahlias are easily grown in containers, but I say easily grown. They've been in the greenhouse, they've been out of the greenhouse. Last week we had 32 degrees heat, and then 2 days later, hailstorm. So it's one or the other.
Yeah. Do you have to change them over during the week?
Sometimes we change the gladiolis over. If it's a very warm week in the May show, we always change quite a few over. I'm hoping that this week they'll all stand with the cooler nights.
Yeah.
And we won't need to change any.
Make your life a little bit easier, won't it? Now, we know that, dahlias, hugely popular. They've been in and out of fashion over the decades, but the last few years are very popular. Gladioli, on the other hand, a bit Dame Edna Everage, perhaps? Are they big at the moment?
They're getting bigger. Over the years, we've shown them at Chelsea for numerous years, and people have come in and seen them, and we are selling more and more combs every year. Due to the colour range has changed, everybody was looking at reds, pinks and yellows. Now we've got all the shades under the sun.
I was going to say, there's a kaleidoscope, isn't there, of colours. Chemistry there is just singing out. It's an amazing colour.
It's a very electric blue, as you can see, and it stands out. It's quite a tall gladiola. It's around 4.5 to 5 foot, but it really stands out in all gardens.
Yeah, but you've also got much shorter ones as well, these dwarf varieties.
The Bambinos are great for containers or dwarf pots, and also you can grow them in the garden as in low beds. And they're easy to grow. They grow to about 2.5 to 3 foot in height, and they'll flower for about 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, fantastic. I know you've got a little bit of work to do on your exhibit. You're being judged tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow. We've still got lots of petals dropping, as you can see, coming off some of the dahlias. So it's a good couple of hours of picking over all the petals.
And it's your 13th Chelsea, right? So
Yes.
Good luck. 13th time, lucky. See you tomorrow, Rob.
Excellent. Thank you.
There's always plenty that's